Alright, hello, hello, hello. Picking up quite literally from last time. Hopefully I'm loud enough. Not like, hold up a second. Okay, so I do that so I can go and check my settings. I was actually going to turn the volume on the desktop down a little bit because it's a little loud. Okay. So I hope that improves things. Alright, so I'm gonna start talking to see if it actually works. Like if I'm louder. Because I was a little quiet last time. So yeah, we're about to start probably my stylistically favorite part. Whoop, I am louder. Hooray. Just gotta send out the link to everybody. Okami, take it. And I texted it to people that I know personally in my real life. Because that's just how I do sometimes. Also, pardon me if it sounds like I'm eating things. I've got ice cream. I have to eat it before it melts. Though it's like, how many snacks have I eaten on stream? Alright, so this is a very interesting area.
Ear to the ground, Bill.
Yeah, I've been scouting around. Nothing getting a minute. Place is crawling with rozzers since them bleeding murders.
Rozzers.
You want to know that sort of thing? You got to know where to listen.
Bit shy today, ain't you?
I ain't you, dicky bird. Do your own fagging legwork.
I don't think they swore this much in England. Or they might have. I don't know. I wasn't alive then. Fairly certain nobody in my audience was alive then. There are some over 30s I know that I have in my audience. Hello. Hi there.
For that, I'll be glad to shake your hand, sir.
Considering the nature of the goods on offer, it seems more than generous.
You do know the way to a girl's heart, don't you? And unless you open your purse a little wider, that's all you're gonna get.
I'm sure we can work something out. You might get more if you stop talking.
Consider my lips sealed.
Oh no, dear. That wouldn't do at all.
Huh? God, that's gross. Also, I live in a town of genetic clones. This is the same character models. Oh my god. They had 10 years. We are about to meet an OG weeb.
Yes? Who is it?
Alice Liddell, Mr. Radcliffe.
Ah, you're back. I suppose you better come up. Mind the latch.
I'm excited. Cause like I said, look, he's got like a bunch of stuff from Asia in his house. The ancient scroll is parchment and the characters are drawn in Indian ink, which Radcliffe claims the Chinese invented eons ago by mixing soot, lamp oil, gelatin of donkey skin, and musk. He does know some remarkable things. It's a very pretty house. Radcliffe, who can make even fascinating subjects boring, says the curved blade is a 16th century Meito katana and the shorter sword is called wakizashi, both used by Japanese samurai. Well, yes, that's literally a samurai can only be Japanese. Joandi porcelain, or Shande porcelain, I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm so sorry. Mr. Radcliffe says, is the Ming Dynasty's finest. Beautiful shapes, best colors, and most prized decorations. That one's got a horse on it. No, it's a unicorn! This is pretty. What is he doing in a house, in a bathrobe, and his pajamas?
You do
and
have
a
my rabbit.
bed cap.
Forgotten your manners?
At like 4 in the
What else, I
afternoon.
wonder? You abandoned it at Rutledge Asylum, my dear. We've been over this before. In a huff as usual, oozing with attitude and accusatory flummery, I've stolen her rabbit. Ridiculous pretext. She's here about the fire again. All the mad child wants to talk about. My report found her family dead by misadventure. She won't accept it. It goes on and on about her killing memories and her need to know the truth. The alleged truth is, the fire began in the library when the cat knocked over a lamp. The blaze trapped her parents and sister upstairs. Sister Lizzie never even unlocked her door. Died in her bed. The guilty cat always sets her off. She denies it, makes no sense, it can't be, etc. Agreed. From the outset, Alice was my candidate for the pyromaniac. The girl had a fixation with fire. I once remarked that I thought she might have had a larger role in causing the tragedy. She suffered some sort of psychotic episode.
Did I rip his head off? I wanted to. What's left of my brain will explode. Is it mad to pray for better hallucinations? Perhaps I'm fated to expire right here.
There's actually like a mod that essentially replaced Alice's Wonderland dress with like a little sister from BioShock dress, and I think that would have fit. It would have been a really cool crossover. How did this place get destroyed so quickly? Or maybe it's been like this for years. But like this part of the game is gorgeous, by the way. And like displaying loss. I'm certain I've been here, but this view isn't even vaguely reminiscent. Perhaps there's some new construction. Perhaps it was summer? Perhaps I was distracted. This is what I mean by it's beautiful in this way. That's not snow, that's ash. Or it might be snow, as this is a broken thing. And this is the mock turtle. I can't actually show the chat on screen, Lazy. I'm sorry. Sorry, Randy. Whoops. I can't show it on screen because whenever I try, the stream fucking explodes. And I like how this gradual transition to Wonderland happens. Oh, wonderful. Just what I always wanted. Great, thanks, train. Destroyed my valley.
This bloody ruin! It's corrupting all of Wonderland.
Seeking refuge from the wicked world, perhaps things only look like they've gone to hell.
You're not that good a liar, and I'm not that stupid. But something a bit less calamitous would have been welcome.
This unmitigated disaster is your doing, and it will get worse. Your train keeps a hellish schedule. Get moving. Time waits for no one. The change has begun.
The train is perfectly capable of terrifying me, Cat. You should find another job. Is there really so little hope?
There's even less, and if fear paralyzes you, we are lost.
Oh yeah, by the way, I played some more the other night, and I've leveled up my Oracle Blade to the 4th level. Oh, and you know who was here last night? Yeah, the other one was an accident. I'm so sorry. Right, that was wrong. St. Clair actually was on.
1,000 miles begins with a single step.
A single step off London Bridge could end my journey.
Failure was your epitaph. I'd hoped you were more courageous.
She is. She's very courageous. Seeing as how she does not deal with anyone's bullshit in this game, I'd say that Alice is a very courageous character, and I very much appreciate her inclusion in my life. I've got enough to upgrade my hobby horse again. I kind of want Okami to be here to see that. Because it turns into a white unicorn.
That vaporous ledge only appears as flimsy and insubstantial as your confidence. It will hold you, trust me.
It's like the same thing as when I told my dad about Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. And how terribly the portrayal of Hermione had been. Where she was like programmed to be this super like femmy kind of like housewife type little girl who's essentially Dumbledore's daughter. And I told my dad about this. It's like, if Hermione was like that in the original book, we would not have let you read it. Oh boy, my least favorite. You have just obtained the Mad Hatter Manufacturing Incorporated Teapot Cannon, never seen before. The automatic steam exhaust cap. It's brand new and it shoots devastating tea grenades. And the clock face is pressure meter. Throw an instant tea party. It will be a blast. Oh, so we actually have a time now from when it takes place. 1874. So it's the 19th century. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, Randy. Don't drink anymore. The longer a shot is charged, the larger the blast radius will be. The teapot cannon can be used to demolish weak surfaces at a range. Switch between the pepper grinder and the teapot cannon by using mouse scroll up and mouse scroll down. And I can only fire it twice before it's done. Oh, fuck. Alright. Weapons. I'm gonna have to upgrade this. Killed it. Remember, spend your teeth. Spend my teeth. That sounds awful. Especially when I prefer to use them on the hobby horse. Especially since I can't upgrade the Vorpal Blade anymore. Yeah. I mean, I would agree with you, St. Clair, but I don't drink, mostly because I get giggly and weird when I have had energy drinks. I don't want to know what happens when I get alcohol in the mix. I mean, I tried some. I actually had some sangria when I was a kid. And I didn't know I didn't act weird, but it's probably because I had so little. I don't know if it's like, oh, it's non-alcoholic because you're a child. But my aunts and uncles were like, you drank that? Oh no, that's bad. Don't tell your parents.
Catastrophe may strike even the best regulated families, Miss Lady. Of course, one family's disaster may be another family's opportunity. And the same goes for a surviving family member, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, fuck that guy. He just wants Alice's fortune. So he's like Count Olaf with none of the charm.
I'm devastated. Look what's become of my beautiful valley.
All things change in the fullness of time, often not for better.
Pardon me, I'm finishing off my ice cream. Oh shit, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so I'm gonna throw out my ice cream cup. I'll be back in 2 seconds. So, I was at work today, and that's it. That's all I did. I went to work. And I'm trying to find a new job. In the field I actually went to school for. School, what? What did I say? I could make some decent money doing this if I was good. Why is there this intense battle music going on? Yeah, I hope you didn't record any of that shit. Any of that shit skis. Yeah, especially if like you say some bad stuff after you've had one beer. One! Oh, and by the way, if you do like a new game plus with this, you can actually do like ones where you have a specific dress equipped the whole time and the story doesn't change it. In this one, you actually have the shrink sense active at all times. Oh yeah, quiz.
Ah, there you are.
We welcome the arrival of a phantom at sunset, only to rue its departure at sunrise. What is it? Like May flies hope, night flocks, whatever that is. Dreams.
Righto.
I mean, I had a really stressful Bioshock dream. I was getting chased. And I had to run away. Still just like 1 or 2 beers and then you go off on a really long rant in text chat. Yeah, that says to me that you cannot handle your alcohol. And I'm officially cutting you off. No more drink for you. Like, I'm not gonna ask if it's anything personal. I hope it's not. But if it is, I can talk to you after this if you want. Probably not, like, voice chat, because I'm just not feeling up to it. Oh, okay. I can understand that you'd be upset. Ah, fuck. Excuse me. Pardon, I had a burp. Hold on a second, I'm gonna go over this way. Because I've got a feeling I can get some goods. Oh shit. What was that noise? Sorry. I really very much care about my friends and I don't want them to be destroying themselves. So like the way I show care is very aggressive. Like I am not good at not being aggressive when I care about someone. Because I know you are going to live a happy life, damn it. If I have anything to say about it. Oh, you going somewhere? Just love the way that Alice looked. That one, like, insidious ruin after she got rid of the other two with the deep eye cannon. It's like, yeah, I shot him. What are you gonna do about it, bitch? Oh. Okay, if anyone here has smoked cigarettes, I mean, fair enough. It's your life. Do what you want. I don't think it's good for you. Like, you can do whatever you want. Let me be very fucking clear. Cigarettes because of the memory that I just recovered.
The sight, the stink, the sinister sound. Legend, Alice.
It's not my fault. guess I'll just wait over here for it. Oh shit. One of these things again. Oh god. Shit. Okay. Woohoo! Okay, see you later.
It's not only about you, Alice. Look at the destruction around you. Consider its cause. Then come join me.
I don't know, I was just reminded of a thing when I did like that deep breath in. Apparently there's something called the choking game. Super bad idea, never do it. Because there is a high chance you will die.
Skin burned by fire or scald or steam was wrinkled like toadstool in winter.
Yes, I know what burned skin looks like. Thank you, Priswitless, for criticizing things like Jeff the Killer, where it doesn't like look or is not at all described correctly. If no one remembers the Jeff the Killer creepypasta, it's real bad. It's really, really bad. And like the remake they did was not any better. Other than like slightly humanizing Randy, I guess. Randy the bully, that is, not Randy, like not our Randy. Our Randy's a good boy. dare, bully another child. Just because he moved in. That seems like a really shit reason to bully someone. You're new. Let's dogpile on that one.
You are familiar with the saying that smoking stunts your growth?
Adults assault children with that adage. Usually while they've got a pipe stuck in their mouths.
I won't ask you to inhale. Let the smoke envelop you.
So I'm gonna be spending the entire chapter shrunk. Mysterious East. This is an interesting outfit we found ourselves wearing. Not exactly a Kipao or anything like that. Which, by the way, I've owned Kipao. Because Dad did a lot of business in China. No, thanks for assaulting my eardrums with that. Ow. I love the little fishies, they're so cute. Stylistically, I love this part. Like, a kid in school once, when we were learning about fractions, we were supposed to give examples for the teacher, going like, do you know what fractions are? It's like 3/5, 2/4. One kid said 1/2. 1/2. Everybody made fun of him. 'Cause I mean, 1/2. Like the rest of the kids in the class were just like, what the fuck? You know you messed up somewhere.
Whoever said true art serves neither ornament nor use is ignorant of the aesthetic of the East.
Okay, so this dude's a total weeb. Someone breathing in my ear. It's weird. Is anyone else having that feeling, like that audio feedback? Like, I feel like there's someone breathing in my ear. And I don't like it. Maybe it's just my headphones scraping around my hair, which has gotten increasingly long. But it's weird. Then again, I mean, like, my hair was longer back last year before I got it cut and dyed. Back when I was very depressed. I was extremely sad. I'm just like, maybe a change in my style will make me feel happier. It doesn't. It won't. Just putting that out there. Do you think changing your hair or your, like, hair color or the way it's styled it will make you feel better about your life? It's not. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it doesn't make you feel better. I like the little carp. They're cute.
Is a pathetic sailor and an even worse captain. We'd have run aground on the Isis if I hadn't taken an oar.
Leslie sounds like she's a very self-sufficient woman. And I can appreciate that in a girl. Like, you can take care of yourself. Why is there blood? Same thing could be asked about, like, a lot of stories. Why has this got blood? It just does. Alright, so I'm just fucking around out here. 'Cause why not? Man, there's like so many things that are connected to this area for me. Like, I listened to a lot of videos, including a review of, like, Kazam. I'm not even kidding. I watched a review of Kazam.
The author obliterated the distinction between poetry and destiny.
Isn't that like Emily Dickinson in a nutshell? I'm sorry, I like Emily Dickinson, I do. Like, my favorite poem by her is Because I Could Not Stop for Death. Partially because of inspiring some writings that I want to do later. But not entirely, I mean, it was still a good poem. And I do relate to her, like, feeling sad and wanting people around, but not really. Saying, like, go away, I don't want anyone to be here, but at the same time feeling kind of lonely. Like, I totally get it. I wish the camera didn't invert here. I've fallen so many times. It's terrible. Oh, the answer made of paper. They're cute. I love them. They're so cute.
What Nurse Witless said was, the fire rushed in, lit her up like the guy on Cracker Night. No one knows how she survived except Alice, and she's stewed. Remember?
It's great how he can do an impression of her, but I hate him. I really, really hate him. And y'all who have never played the game, you'll find out why. Samurai Wasp. Oh shit, it's the Murder Hornets. Or it's a Vespid Wasp of some other sort. So, Claire, you doing alright tonight? I mean, like, I hope you are. I really like the patterns on this dress, it's really pretty. Not too fond of how high the collar comes.
Certain smells are one-off. You'd never mistake burning human flesh for roasting a lamb chop.
The question is, Nurse Witless, how do you know what that smells like? Ah, shit. I don't mean the lamb chop bit, I mean roasted human flesh. What happened to her eyes? It looks like a racist caricature of Asians. What happened? Oh, my game froze. Ah, no shit. Ah, shit, no, holy fuck. No, I kinda wish this was New Game Plus. Ah, fuck. Okay. Can't believe I did that.
She who saves a single soul saves the universe. Remember?
Yes, I do. Very nice of you to do like the she version. Not only because accurate, but also like inclusive, I guess. Daimyo Wasp. There you are. These are little Krillins that died. Because they got the incense burns on their heads.
Is she the chosen one?
Our savior?
Our benefactor? It's Alice, the magnificent, the powerful, the brave, the reckless, the rash, the crazy, the imprudent.
Yeah, I'm just stealing the teeth. I'm the Tooth Fairy. Just call me that. I'm terribly sorry this happened to you, man.
We'll keep just the one lamp, Alice, as a night light, but it stays in the upstairs hall and only till you turn 12.
Speak with the elder.
Yes, you really must. He knows things. He even thinks things.
What, are you not allowed to think things? That's kind of yikes. This is one snout I always missed. I'm about to follow a snout. Excuse me. I'm terribly sorry. I just needed to sneeze really badly. Oh, I hate these puzzles.
Your victories in combat and conundrums suggest your fitness to confront the challenges ahead. Mental strength will confirm your worthiness, or declare your defeat.
And at least this guy isn't as annoying as I need the poster now. It's like, shut up. I don't care. Like, Carpenter can eat you for all I care. Cause girl, I ain't got sympathy. Oh my gosh, it's a little lightning bug paper ones. I love them, they're so cute. Look at them, they're so cute. The way they like clumsily bob along. Their little butts like bobbing up and down while they go. Look, they're so cute. I love them, they're so cute. I might say I love this or that too much, but I've got a big heart, okay? I'm allowed to love multiple things at one time. Fuck. Okay. Oh, I did it.
You can save us. I'll open the path.
Thanks, Elder. Nice to meet you, new person in the chat. Glad to have you. Not much. I'm just playing American McGee's Alice. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups. And this is one of my favorite games, so that's why I'm playing it.
The wicked wasps lay siege upon us and control the peaks to east and west. You must defeat them to reach Caterpillar's retreat.
I suppose I must go to the mountaintop, as it won't come to me.
We have faith that Caterpillar, the strange and wondrous, helps those in need. One day we'll have proof. Purity of heart is to will one thing, to approach his sacred eyrie. You must confront the savage daimyos. You prevent our access to his power. I'll open the entrance to the sacred caves where your journey begins.
No, this is not my first playthrough. I have played this multiple times. Like, on Steam I've got over 1,000 hours logged. Maybe it's because I left it running a few times. But I don't think so. Alright, just finished my drink from dinner. I'm gonna be opening another. Oh, this one has my receipt from earlier on it. Gross. Oh, it's nice to know that it's someone else's favorite as well. It's not my absolute favorite. It's one of them. I think right now one of my favorites is Darksiders Genesis, if not the second one. Alice can move, jump, shrink, and use her float as normal. Move carefully to avoid the hazards. Okie dokie.
Regard this depiction of domestic harmony and order. The fruitful landscape encouraged industry, tolerance, and cooperation. Loving families flourished, happy children, dear friends, grateful for their well-being, lived for generations, secure, active, and free. But a sudden onslaught of alien attacks broke their fragile bodies and nearly crushed their generous spirits.
Well, like, I wish they would have changed some stuff for this area. Like, why not have a drawn sprite for, like, the teeth? Like, you have a specifically drawn sprite for Alice. And even, like, the, other things. Like, even a specifically drawn one for the, like, the fucking bounce pads. But I wish you would have kept some things being 2D. Like, I wish you would have made the teeth 2D. Instead of having them, like, very strangely be 3D. It's really weird when, like, you open a peach and voila, it is now, a 3D tooth. One tooths. As an old classmate of mine would say. See, that's what I mean. That's what I'm referring to. Does this game remind no one else of the song Where Butterflies Never Die? Because I love that song and I like this game. It's a great song. If you haven't heard it yet, you should give it a listen. Yeah, they did have to kind of rush this game, even though it's like 10 years after the original Alice game. It's probably why McGee is taking so much time with Asylum. Oh, and there was actually a stream where American McGee himself was actually playing his own game. And he was failing at it really bad. He made the game himself. The song is called Where Butterflies Never Die. To the painted sky where dreams will be unified as I
Only the foolish believe suffering is just wages for being different.
I did not mean to interrupt the Cheshire Cat when he was talking. Well, hello, Snout.
A dutiful, honorable daughter would commemorate her deceased family in marble. I know a gifted sculptor with whom I might negotiate a commission.
Now he's just trying to, like, take control of her family money. A dutiful daughter would do these things. Like, fuck off, man. Let Alice do whatever she wants. Because there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Oh? I'm sorry, Stormy Lilac. Oh, thanks. And also, I didn't know what that noise was. What was the sound? What did it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? Ah. It's like, oh, fuck you. Plus, Lilac, I've been having problems with allergies as well. Like, I sneezed earlier after I filled a snout up. It does have a lot of nuance. I don't know what that face is. But it makes me think of, like, fucking, Onision. Wow, her titties are out. I hadn't noticed. So I'm trying to be respectful. Rest on the lane, peace eyes, the sun shine, and you will find it's all the same. What do you know? It's all the same for us. For us. Answer the street kids? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I don't know what it means. Okay, so 1 knocks me over, 2 kills me. I don't know what this means. Maybe it's just because I'm very not educated on the culture on Twitch. But I just don't know what these are. I'm sorry. those are origami lightning bugs. They're so cute. They're adorable. I want one. Look at them. They're so cute. Wow, when did I get so strong? Does remind me of like list of crimes strong badass committed. It's just like, this is the protagonist? It's like, the show ain't called Strong Good. It's like seeing more of those little origami flies. I love them! Okay, yeah, that makes a ton more sense. You know what, I'm actually just gonna read out what you said. I'm gonna pause this. It's like, so remember at the beginning of the level when she's in the carriage with the prostitute nanny lady and she sees the children in the street and she says they're like ants being devoured by wasps? It's a metaphor because they are being trafficked and it's manifesting as actual ants and wasps in Wonderland. It makes a ton more sense. I'm a dumb bitch, I hadn't caught on. Whereas, like, I'm the person that tweets at, Masahiro Ito, the man, the myth, the legend, who designed the monsters in Silent Hill 2. Talking about my interpretation of the lying figure as like being a metaphor for how a person suffering from a chronic physical illness feels. I wonder if those are like the Vespid wasps, like the Vespid paper warrior wasps. And like, yes, I actually have had conversations with him. Yeah, everything in this game is a metaphor. Like how in the original Alice in Wonderland, it had a lot of political satire. Not all of it I can explain because I don't know all of it off the top of my head. But it's there. It's fucking there. Just like, do your research. Read the book. It's a sad day when I have to tell people to read books. Because I don't read as much anymore. And yeah, Alice does have a bit of a savior complex. It's kind of expected, considering what happened to her family. But like I said, yeah, I'm a dumb bitch. Radula room. Yes I do.
There's no time to waste. There's no time at all.
This area is based on Radcliffe. This level is based off of that.
Come, Alice, don't dawdle. You've already missed the train.
Whereas, like, the Diluted Depths is based off of, Carpentieri, the, circus guy, and the insatiable walrus man. Yeah, I noticed that poster. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the context. Like, I might miss a few things, but it's okay. I'll definitely be going back through this level after I've finished streaming, and we'll get the things I miss. Because I guarantee you, there's a lot I'm going to miss. It's like I said, I'm a dumb bitch. I've reiterated this more than once. It has gotten to a point, like on Steam, where if I want to do in like a new game, all of my weapons are already fully upgraded, so there is no reason for me to use the teeth. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I try to get him as well, but I feel bad when I miss him. Because it's like, it was right there. Why did I not see it? Why not see it? Oh yeah, and I've also dressed up as this Alice for Halloween once. Oh, okay. Fuck. Sorry about that, grazing the, pop filter with my earphone. And I'm guessing this is all, like, East Asian themed because she was at Radcliffe's place, and Radcliffe, as I've said, is a fucking weeaboo. Like before the term was invented, he's a weeb. Yeah, this game was a bit rushed, but I think that's why McGee is taking his time with the new game. And yeah, it's coming. Except this time we're actually following Alice in her descent into madness. Not her, ascension to sanity. And I've also seen, like, a lot of AMVs for this game using the song Insanity by, like, the Vocaloids. It's like, could you use a different song, please? almost like after a while Alice uses, or like after landing an attack with the Vorpal, or rather, landing an attack with the Hobby Horse, she goes in with the Vorpal Blade like a Wakizashi. Yeah, like Radcliffe was a weeb before anime existed. Although technically the first thing that could be classed as anime came out in the like 1800s, in like the 19th century. And this game was actually set in the 1870s. Yeah, you were totally right. I'll read what you said again. If you think about it, a lot of people point to her family's death as her tragedy, but the real tragedy was the system she was thrown into afterwards. That's what truly made her crazy. Not her family. They actually wanted her to be crazy to take advantage of her. Yeah, anime as like a word has been used for a very long time. It just means animation from Japan. It was either the very late 18th century, it's like either very late 19th century to early 20th century. It's like, we're actually gonna see a memory from her nanny that'll point to Radcliffe totally being a weeb. If he were alive today, with all the anime that we've got, he would totally be a weeaboo.
Radcliffe asked me in just the once. Very proud of his artifacts. Ming, I think he said, and partial to Tokugawa, Japan. Doesn't seem the samurai type, but perhaps that's why.
He's totally a weeb. But yeah, they totally wanted to make Alice crazy, especially the person responsible. Don't want to get into spoilers for those who haven't played the game or don't know the story. Anime just means cartoon, essentially. Or it's just the way that they class animation. You probably watched the majority of fan service animes on the lolicon. Okay, look, I don't want to accuse him of being like a lolicon person, because that's a little bit sketch, but we all know he would really like the maid outfits and shit.
The conflagration's point of origin was obvious. First, the library caught fire, and it spread disastrously when the gas line exploded.
No, it didn't. Lizzie hated locked rooms. Yeah, he'd be totally getting like the nosebleed rocket shit.
Dinah saved my life. I survived because she showed me how to escape. I didn't leave the lamp in the library, and Dinah didn't knock it over. The lamp and Dinah were upstairs when I went to bed. Dinah was in the room with me when the fire started.
You know, he might have been. I don't want to say that without a lot of evidence. You're gonna have to provide some for me. Because pedo is a really, really big accusation. Now, if you were gonna say, like, someone like Justin Carmichael being a pedophile, that's actually provable. He committed suicide because he got caught. And for those who don't know who Justin Carmichael is, he was called Wario. He was a part of Channel Awesome.
This is terrible. Oh, great Caterpiller, why have you abandoned us? The door ahead is sealed. Only by playing the correct sequence of bells can it be opened.
A dubious honor, I suspect.
Am I ready? Yes. Watch my rhythm game. Okay, so it's a little weird on the input.
The tune's embedded in my memory, like Twinkle Twinkle Little Bat.
Get to the tree, Alice. Help our brothers.
Yep, we do have evidence that the guy we can't spoil is. Since he's kind of responsible for some of the shit that happens. And I hate him. I love how he dies. Because it's just so satisfying. I'm actually looking for something right now. There it is.
Music soothes the savage in us, Alice. Practice. The piano's for more than holding down the carpet.
Oh, so... It's like, when she's like, oh, you'd be the next Sullivan or Gilbert or one of them. She was referring to piano. South America. Because they are black vested wasps. No, stop. Somebody is either trying to donate to me or they're following me. Either or, I'm very grateful. Because I don't know what the little noises are. I'm so sorry. Can whoever is doing that noise, please tell me what it is? Because I'm scared. I don't know what it means. Help, I'm confused. Ooh, bottle! I was about to forget the boodle. Right, that might be it. Since, like, legalism and shit. Oh yay, another slide. Like, either someone's trying to donate, or something. I don't think I can make money until I have 50 followers. Because I'm not a Twitch partner. Like, if y'all are trying to donate, that's really sweet. Even if you aren't and you're following, it's really nice of you. I really appreciate you. Especially since the Rona has been really hard on everybody. The fact that you want to spend your money on me, that's really nice. And I am eternally grateful. If I can upgrade my stuff. Let's see. Ooh, I can do all of these. I think I'll upgrade the teapot cannon. Okay, so I need 14, 25. To do that. I really hate how these things sort of coo like babies. It makes me uncomfortable. It's even more like gross when the Queen of Hearts area starts. So, like, I think that it might just be people not really donating to me, but probably trying to, like, sub. Even still, that's really sweet, and I very much appreciate it. Because you're getting me closer to being able to be paid. Because, like, I'm trying to get a new job that makes more money an hour and also uses my new skills that I went to school for. Or at least gets me some more experience before I go back to school. You know what I figured? Since, like, the only people that I see who have them are really popular people. Usually women. Usually women. So there are some dudes. Good thing he didn't drop anything. By the way, I love the fully upgraded hobby horse. It's really pretty. Right, I keep getting mixed up on which buttons be which one's just which. Because I was not a Xbox kid growing up. I was a Nintendo kid. Or, like, I guess I was Nintendo and PlayStation, Sony. Because, like, the first console game I ever owned, excuse me, was Kingdom Hearts. Which is partially why it hurts me so bad when amateur writers who write like fucking creepypasta books use stuff from Kingdom Hearts. It makes me sad. Uncomfortable. I'd love to have a hammer like that. It's just like has like that mighty whinny and then slam. Ooh, pretty, I guess. Though I will be honest, parts of that look like an eldritch abomination. I'm playing this on my computer. I've never owned it on Xbox 360, but I've got an Xbox wired controller. 'Cause that's just what I need. It's like this one ad I'm kind of tired of seeing. It's like, that's just what I like. That's just what I like.
A bridge will complete the path, but this substance has blocked the way. Can you help us to remove it?
I believe I've got the proper tool.
At the top of the mountain, you will find the entrance to the next sacred cave.
Ooh, sacred cave. Sounds like a barrel of fun. So like this area and the polluted depths are my favorites. Maybe it's because I loved like The Little Mermaid so much when I was a girl. I like that under the sea vibe. Under the sea. I mean, darling is better. Downwards, better.
You're free, my friends.
Oh yeah, it is hard on keyboard. That's why I've got a controller. Do you know what game's not hard on? Is not hard on? So like, you know what's not hard on keyboard and mouse, but it is on a controller? Portal. Like Portal 2. It is so much harder with a controller. I just prefer the keyboard and mouse. Like, I want to find a way to play some of my old games that I don't own anymore. Mostly because it doesn't run on my operating system. That'd be like some of the old Harry Potter games. Chapter 5 is good, but I don't know, I really like the, I don't know, I really like this area. The Diluted Depths. Hatter's Domain is not one that I'm very fond of, I'll be very honest with you. Mostly just because it's kind of gross. But like on this stream, I did cranking up and pressing down first in Hatter's Domain at the behest of the audience because they're like, ew.
Flush the unpleasant from your mind, Alice. Reject the painful as you would the repulsive or depraved. Forgetting is an art.
Yeah, except Bumby. It ain't that fucking easy. Yeah, I know. Whereas like the Darksiders games were designed for a console. I have a very hard time playing it with a keyboard and mouse. Problem is, I'm used to playing them with a PlayStation controller. So excuse us. We have a minute to talk about Jesus. Hello. There's nothing behind you. You're cute though. You is adorable. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this area tonight. Because I'm getting tired. I've been at work all day.
The grateful most often confer benefit to the source of their gratitude. Freedom is so precious to some that they pay for it with their lives.
It is. That's kind of what this country was built on. Freedom or death. I don't know, it was just Yeah, I get it. I'm not too fond of that part in Chapter 5 either. That's why it's not my favorite. I mean, it's good for like a resolution to the story. But other than that... there's parts that I just really don't like. And there's like, the beginning of Chapter 4 is absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. I really hate it though. Because I get lost and I fall a lot.
When Papa grounded me, I climbed down the trellis. The tree branch makes a bridge, and it's not much of a drop. Keep our secret, Alice, or we're not sisters.
Okay, I never had a sister. I don't know. Is this the kind of things that you would say to your sister? I've never had one. I had a brother. Yeah, I do too. Sadly, I'll die. Or at least I hope some of them got away. And plus, like, Alice's savior complex. Because she's being subjected to the same stuff that the kids are. Except that she's a grown-ass woman. Like, keep your secret or we're not related anymore. To me, that just doesn't seem like something you would say to someone. You know, one thing I would say to someone who is like a sister is just like, if you ever need anything at all, never hesitate to ask. Because I'll be there. I don't know, to me it's like my big sister complex or something. And now, because of recent events, I keep thinking of BioShock Big Sisters. Those recent events being my stress dreams. No, Alice is 19.
Observe, learn, and react.
The Dutch angles, I don't like it. And like, I never thought I would see such a surge in like anti-vax as I would with Corona. No, like, to me the stress dreams are mostly due to, like, being pressured to get another job. When I've already got 2 of them. Oh, another radula room. Well, it's because Alice was 18 in the original game.
There's no time at all.
Yeah, I work at a retail store as well. I have to deal with everyone's opinions. Oh yeah, and I was given a mask for free.
Fire, Alice! Ah!
Save yourself! Wake up, Lizzie! Lizzie! Open the door!
The key, Lizzie! Unlock the door! You'll burn!
Why does he sound more mortified that she'll just burn, instead of the fact that she isn't answering? Because the fact that she's not answering means that she is probably dying from smoke inhalation. Break down the door. Doesn't matter what's happening, break down the door. Oh, these are like Imperial stamps. Oh, shit. I actually don't mind wearing the masks, because I'm actually immune compromised. So I would be wearing a mask either way. I was trying to pick up the thing. Let's look at the chat. But like, I was only given this mask for free because a dude I work with bought some for himself, and he didn't realize he had bought a children's mask. I asked because my face is very hard to find a fit for. Since my face is very small, I make a point to say that my face has not changed since I was like 12 years old.
The belligerents, without true cause or purpose, abused and murdered their pacific victims, whom they hated for being different. The invaders corrupted the vivid world. The assaulted could not comprehend the merciless brutality. Still, they stayed on, trying to placate their oppressors and recover their past. The cruel interlopers attacked at intervals instead of killing them all at once. The wretched survivors suffered in perpetual fear. Is there a worse fate?
Dying immediately. Well, then again, no, like, dying immediately would not be worse. It'd actually be a bit of a mercy, in my opinion. Because then you don't have to be alive to suffer. Mm-hmm. Of course, I died. Well, yeah, I would, but also this is to protect customers who are immune compromised, otherwise immune deficient. Something I hate about this part is sometimes I get stuck. It grazed my foot. It grazed my fucking foot. Like, I'm trying. I really am. But like, seriously, that just grazed the top of my foot at one point. It makes sense, but like, I also work there. Like, okay, so I have a chronic issue where like, that's why I am sick. I'm sorry the masks are making you sick. But I appreciate when people wear them. And this may just be the apocalypse thing, sort of speaking, right now, but I don't know, I'm getting a little attached to the aesthetic of wearing one. To the point where, when and if this pandemic ends, I am going to probably still want to wear one at some point. Definitely not to the bank or anywhere like that. Cause like, I have a hard time with showing my face. Like, on any public platform. It's also why I'm not appearing on camera. Cause I just prefer not to. Ouch! I was reading the chat, I got distracted. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do that. I got penguins. Anyone else who's seen the Resident Evil 2 real-time fandom? You know who I'm referring to. Ah, shit. Don't restart me. Oh, good. Thank you for not restarting me. I was right. I was jumping over it. This reeks very much of the I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. It's like, until I took an arrow to the toe. I cannot tell you how hard it is right now to keep myself from getting angry. Because I know how bad it looks when I rage. And I mean this in like a reputation sense. Basically, I want to be better than some people. Not in like a, I'm better than you sort of way. I mean like a, this person sets a bad example and I want to be better. I actually have not played very much of Skyrim. It just wasn't for me, I don't think. Right, I think after this battle room I'm probably gonna be done for the night. Version that's like a fifth horseman essentially being Panic, but essentially it's Alice, or otherwise like doing that. Alright, well, I mean, I appreciate the anger. Let it flow through you. But it's getting a little bit late. But like, you know what? I actually want to invite you to my Discord, because why not? Alright, if you want to join, it's right there. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Let's actually have a look at the main menu for a second. I'm not done yet. I did actually want to go through some of the extra content. Nan Sharp, that's her name. And it's like always a substantial and independent woman, Nanny taught French and music to Lizzie and me. Disastrous choices in companionship, penury, and an iron-hard sense of pride have led her to a life of not quite squalid prostitution. From her digs at the Mangled Mermaid, she manages a string of professional women on the street. She visited me several times at Rutledge. Jack Splatter, a bullying, bad-tempered, congenital criminal. He's built a heinous career on the labor of desperate women. Once Nan Sharp's procurer and self-appointed protector, he runs his sordid trade out of the Mangled Mermaid. I snark. sightless eyes do not inhibit this vile predator from ruling the tundra. Living flesh is no less at risk than carrion. While his parts seem mismatched, his antenna proves protection and his teeth are lethally efficient. Mersquid. This never showed up. Shipwreck shark. Sailors are rightly terrified of sharks, and I myself am not a sailor, am terrified of sharks. The voracious apex predators are notorious for their unpredictable temperaments and indiscriminate appetites, but only would, if it could, fear these creatures. Self-made from ruined privateers, clippers, and ships of the line, they consume wood to keep body and soul together. I wish they'd eat one another. Mersquid, these never showed up. Expertly crafted figureheads, mute but proud, emblems that once graced a great ship's prow, are furious with their sunken fate. Rather than suffer in silence, they wail their own siren songs and bring down other ships with the anchors, chains, and ballast they've collected. I wish we got to see that. But you know what? We're gonna be stopping for tonight. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been really fun. Hopefully we can finish this part tomorrow. Please remember to wash your hands, drink plenty of water, and please wear a face covering in public. Be kind to yourselves and to others, and I will see you next time.